The 2-year search for an alleged tagger accused of causing thousands of dollars in damage finally ends. Police say Eddie Garcia used acid to deface hundreds of windows. Most of the damage was caused on Chicago's southwest side.
Garcia was arrested yesterday, and authorities say they caught him in the act. ABC 7's Paul Meinke here with more on the case. Paul?
Ron and Cheryl, when there is a steady diet of violent crime for police to tend to, property crime of necessity takes on a lesser priority. But it's often said if a neighborhood has lots of broken windows, in this case defaced windows, and little is done to fix the situation, it affects quality of life and invites more crime. And that's why police were determined to catch a tagger they consider a one-man crime wave.
Soar is his tag. It's written on hundreds of store windows throughout Gage Park and beyond. Beauty parlors, laundromats, restaurants. It looks like a thin brush of white paint, but it's not.
You've tried this before, right?
Yeah.
And what happens?
It smears off, but you see, it's still on there.
It just comes right back.
Yeah.
It comes back because it's acid, typically used in glass etching. Once you apply it, you most generally are not going to be able to buff it out. The window is wrecked.
This one is the second time that right on the window, so it's a big problem for us. It's going to cost me a lot of money to replace this window. Look at it, it's huge, you know.
If we had to add up all the damage that he's incurred over the last 2 years, we'd be looking at hundreds of thousands of dollars.
For nearly 2 years, police in the Chicago Lawn District have been trying to catch the tagger who writes Soar, and early Wednesday morning, while running surveillance, they did. Police have charged 23-year-old Eddie Garcia, who they say has admitted his tagging. He's charged with 3 felony counts of defacing property, 9 misdemeanors, and police say that number will probably grow.
Are you Eddie? Is he around? I think you look like Eddie.
If Eddie Garcia was in his Gage Park home tonight, he wasn't talking. He remains free on bond. Within the tagging subculture, getting your brand out there is meant to impress other taggers. It's a crime easily committed.
It's not a crime of hatred. It's not a crime of passion. It's not a crime of financial gain. It's just mindless destruction of property for absolutely no reason.
The distinction between the felony and misdemeanor counts against Garcia are based on the value of the windows that have to be replaced. Police say $300 is the felony threshold. They also say they intend to seek restitution from Garcia if he's convicted to the extent he can pay it.
All right, Paul, thank you for that.